What was that? You sure they ain't talking?
I'm pretty sure.
That's a new one on me. So,
Oh, she conceived two. That's why I got that two from. She conceived two.
in what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but
Because I knew there had something dealing with two, but it wasn't two women. It was just two children that you got by her.
so
Yeah.
Jose, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that two part came from somewhere.
Okay, I get you.
Technically, it was three because he had two sons and one daughter, so three altogether.
Yeah, I was talking about with the most high tip told the married, and besides who. Shabbat shalom, Gabriel, Israel, praise the mighty, yeah, brother. All praise. That's right. There you go, brother. You're right. Absolutely right. That's it, and that's all. No, you can just turn it. Yeah, all the way. Shabbat Shalom, Joe. Glad he paid the money, yeah, sister. Mhm. Shalom, 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 brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm YAHWEH ben Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all honor, glory, praise, the works of the Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now today's topic, we're going to talk about prostitutes and hoes. So let me tell y'all the difference between the prostitute and the hoe. A prostitute is not ashamed of what she do. She sell her body for cash. But a whore, she sneaks around and creeps around with other men that don't want nobody to know it. So that's the difference between the whore and the prostitute, because the prostitute is bold. They want you to know. Yes, it's for sale. But a hoe gonna throw a rock and hide her hand, meaning she gonna get a coochie up and don't want a husband or boyfriend or nobody to know. So that's a difference. So I got a lot of love and respect for prostitutes than hoes. Because hoes is sneaky and prostitutes ain't. That's the difference. But we're gonna see what Yahweh say about it. Oh yeah, first of all, I want to tell y'all when I was young, the first time I saw a prostitute, I was on my way to school. I was like about 11 or 12 years old, and I went to this school called May School in Chicago, and I was young. And while I see the prostitute, I was on Cicero and Flournoy, where Clark gas station was at back in the days, and I walked past her and was looking at them and stuff like that, and I thought they looked good and was pretty. Now, the first time I met a pimp, it was on Chicago Avenue in Pulaski, which his name was Don Juan at the time. The Archbishop Magic Don Juan came later on, but when I met him, he was just called Don Juan, and he had a green and gold Seville with running boards on it and stuff. And he dressed in flash and stuff like that. But and then I want to tell y'all about my uncle. I had an uncle that was a legend pimp. His name was Sidney Johnson. He was born in 1936 and he died in 2008, and he started pimping in 1962. He met a woman named Classy in 1964. That was his bottom broad, really put things together for him. And at the time, he had 8 women. And me see, got two. Oh, he came to Chicago in 1958, and he had 8 prostitutes at that time. Now, I'm gonna give you some information on my cousin Drake, which is his son. His son was started pimping in 1973. He was 15 years old, and he lived at Rockwell Project in Chicago. And he bought his first Cadillac when he was 17 years old. You know, we called him Draper, which was my cousin, Andre Johnson. So that's a few pointers on my family tree. You know, I ain't gonna talk all day to talk about me. I'm gonna get in this book and let this book represent me. But first of all, where do hoeing come from? Let me show y'all where hoes come from. Let's go to go to Ezekiel. Let me show you where they get it from. Okay, we're gonna go to Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 44. This is where they get it from right here. Read that Ezekiel 16 and 44.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
So the daughter got it from my mama. That's where the hoe come from, because 9 times out of 10, whatever your mama was, your daughter's gonna be. You can't get no orange off no apple tree. It's gonna be an apple tree, you know. So it's already in your DNA. Just like pimping, it ain't on you, it's in you. You know, it's in your DNA. It's in my DNA. But I didn't choose that route. I chose another route. But I had the game to represent the P, but I chose not the P. You know, because if I was a P, I would have been the smooth P. And my uncle and my cousin, they was gorilla pimps. And so I don't represent no gorilla pimp. See, a gorilla pimp gonna put his hands on the woman. I don't believe in that. I was gonna be, you know, fast chained in on robber, even swapping no swindler. I'm gonna share the wealth with the woman. When I buy a Cadillac, if you drive it, and then you know I'm gonna buy her clothes, and we're gonna be in there as a big family. Ain't gonna be no big I and little you. You know, I'm gonna share the wealth. That's the kind of P I would have been, but I wasn't. I'm just saying, if I had represented the P, I'd have been a fair P, meaning a righteous P, meaning, you know, equal with my bros, you know, and not, you know, whooping on them and making them do nothing they don't want to do, because you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. I wouldn't have did that. I ain't gonna make nobody do nothing that they don't want to do. They got to be doing it from the heart or free will, you know, because it's about force. I mean, it's about choice and not force. Yeah, so let me get on that. Let's go to Genesis. I'm going to show y'all who the first whore was in the book. Now, Eve was the first whore. I know y'all going to say, oh, why you going to say that? He don't know what he talking about. Okay, but I'm going to let the book show you that Eve was the first whore. Let's go to Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 7. And Yahweh Elohim formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living soul. And Yahweh Elohim planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground made Yahweh Elohim to grow every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food, the tree of life also in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from thence it was parted and became into 4 heads.
Now hold it right there. Now this tree, let's deal with this tree, because this tree is represent a human. Go to Isaiah 60, I think 61. See, you get your body is a tree. Then you got an apple tree. So I'm comparing the difference. Let me show you what kind of tree you're talking about. Okay, go to Isaiah 61 and 3.
Isaiah chapter 61, verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of Yahweh, that he might be glorified.
See, we are the trees of righteousness. See, we are a form of a tree. We do just like a tree do. We bear fruit, but only thing different. The fruit comes, the tree and the woods get it from the roots, and it take two of us to make fruit. So I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna get on down in this book real tough and let you know that we are trees. We do just like a tree. We bear fruit like a tree, and fruit of the womb. I'm gonna talk about all that, but let's go back to it right quick. Go to what was that? Exodus 2 and what you just left off at.
Genesis chapter 2, verse 11.
Okay.
The name of the first is Pison. That is it which compasseth the whole land of Havilah, where there is gold, and the gold of that land is good. There is Bethlehem and the onyx stone. And the name of the second river is Gihon. The same is it that compasseth the whole land of Ethiopia. And the name of the third river is Hiddekel. That is it which goeth toward the east of Assyria. And the fourth river is Euphrates. And Yahweh Elohim took the man and put him into the garden of Eden to dress it and to keep it. And Yahweh Elohim commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat.
Listen, every tree, the apple tree, the orange tree, the peach tree, read.
But of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, thou shalt not eat of it.
That's your body. You should not have sex. He telling this man, don't have sex. In layman terms, don't have sex.
For in the day that thou eatest thereof, thou shalt surely die.
The day you have sex, which I told you not to do, you're going to die. That's when we die today, because because Adam had sex with Eve, which the Almighty didn't want him to. He disobeyed the Most High, and he brought a curse upon the land. Now read, watch this.
And Yahweh Elohim said, it is not good that the man should be alone.
Now you remember, the Most High told him this at first. Don't have sex, in layman terms. I'm going to break it down now.
And I will make him a helpmeet for him.
I'm going to make you a helpmeet. After I gave you the law and told you what to do and what not to do, I'm going to make you a helpmeet.
And out of the ground Yahweh Elohim formed every beast of the field and every fowl of the air, and brought them unto Adam to see what he would call them.
See, Adam named all the animals. He the one named tigers and lions and giraffes and elephants. Adam did that.
And whatsoever Adam called every living creature, that was the name thereof.
That's right. A tiger, a rat, whatever, a raccoon. Adam named Reed.
And Adam gave names to all cattle, and to the fowl of the air,
eagles, hawks, pigeons,
and to every beast of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helpmeet for him.
Now he did all this before his wife came. Now read.
And Yahweh Elohim caused a deep sleep to fall upon Adam, and he slept. And he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh instead thereof.
Almighty had the first surgery. This is the first surgery they ever did. When the Almighty put the man to sleep, he had surgery, took a rib and made a woman out of it. Watch this.
And the rib which Yahweh Elohim had taken from man made he a woman, and brought her unto the man.
Yahweh took a rib out of his ribs and made a woman out of his rib. I know you don't believe that, but I do.
And Adam said, this is now bone of my bones.
Why did he say bone of my bone? Because she came from me. A woman come from a man. That's when your name is Woe Man, because you come from a man, but woe means trouble.
And flesh of my flesh, she shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man.
You was named after us. A woman was named after a man. You didn't get your name by you. Your name came from us, a man.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed.
Now pay attention to this. They were both naked, and they didn't know it, and they wasn't ashamed. Now watch what happened when they found out they was naked. Read.
Genesis chapter 3, verse 1. Now the serpent was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahweh Elohim had made.
Hold it. What do serpent mean? Let's find out what a serpent is. It's two kind of serpents. Read all that blue. It's two kind of serpents.
Serpent, a snake, especially a large or poisonous one, A sneaky person.
A sneaky person is a snake. Sneaky person is called a snake.
Serpent comes from a Latin word meaning to creep. Serpents and snakes creep along the ground, usually without making any sound. A person who is sneaky and might creep up on us silently is sometimes called a serpent.
A person is slick and sneaky is called a serpent and a snake. Now this is talking about a person, not no having sex with no animal. Keep reading.
And the woman said unto the serpent, we may eat of the fruit of the trees of the garden.
First of all, why was she even talking to the serpent? What was Adam? Sleep, drunk, or whatever. She didn't have no business talking to the man, period. Read.
But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, Elohim have said, ye shall not eat of it.
Meaning she knew that she ain't supposed to have sex. She knew what the Most High told Adam, because Adam gave her the blueprint and the laws before she left the house. So when she left the house and ran into this guy here, she got to talking to him. Keep reading.
Neither shall you touch it.
Neither should you touch it. Don't you put your hand down there.
Lest she die.
Lest you die. So she already knew the truth, but she went disobey Adam and the Most High. Keep reading.
And the serpent said unto the woman, ye shall not surely die. For Elohim...
baby, you going to be all right. He don't know what he talking about, charming him.
For Elohim doth know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as deities, knowing good and evil.
Okay, that word eat. Let's go to Proverbs. Let's deal with that word eat. Let me see. Proverbs. Let me show you how your body eat. Proverbs 30, I think. 30 and 20. Yeah.
Proverbs chapter 30, verse 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
This is the way of an adulterous woman. What is an adulterous woman? She cheating on her man. She cheating on her husband. That's what an adulterous woman do. Read.
She eateth.
She eateth. Her vagina eats. When you put your penis in, it's eating. When you stick your penis in a woman, it's eating. Now read.
And wiping her mouth.
And when she get through having sex with you, she take a bath or a douche and wash up.
And said,
and she tell her husband or boyfriend,
I have done no wickedness.
I ain't did nothing, baby. They lying on me. So she's an adulterous woman. And when she eat it, when you open them legs and we stick our penis in there, that vagina get to moving and gripping. It's eating. And read that again.
Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
This is what an adulterous woman do.
She eateth.
She have sex with her vagina. She eat it.
And wiping her mouth.
She clean it up, dish it up, get all the cum up out of it.
And said,
and tell you,
I have done no wickedness.
Baby, they lying on me. I ain't did nothing. I'm still a virgin. I'm whatever. Okay, now go back to it. Let's go back to it. Now, what verse was you at?
Verse 4.
Okay, 3 and 4, 2 and 4.
3 and 4.
Okay, go ahead.
And the serpent said unto the woman,
and the slick man, the serpent, the cunning man,
ye shall not surely die.
Oh, baby, you ain't gonna die. He using reverse psychology and he popping that pea at her, that corn.
For Elohim doth know that in the day ye eat thereof,
in the day you eat it, in the day you have sex, eat it.
Then your eyes shall be open.
Then your eyes gonna be open. You gonna change. You gonna notice something. It's gonna be different because you ain't no virgin no more. Read.
And ye shall be as deities, knowing good and evil.
Knowing good and evil. Good if you're a virtuous woman, and evil if you're a prostitute or a whore. You eat good when you're a virtuous woman, and when you're a wicked woman, that's evil. Now I'm gonna prove to you there. All this I'm popping corn. Read.
And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food,
and when she saw that her vagina was good for food to eat,
and that it was pleasant to the eyes,
pleasant to the eyes,
and a tree to be desired to make one wise.
And we are called fruit trees. Isaiah 61:3 let you know that we are trees.
She took of the fruit thereof.
She took the fruit, wasn't no apple like they teach you in church. That's the biggest lie they ever told. Say an apple. No, this is all about sex. Ain't about no fruit, no apple. Read.
And did eat.
She had sex with the serpent first. That's what made her whole.
And gave also unto her husband with her.
Then she went and had sex with her husband.
And he did eat.
And he had sex with her. So she had sex with the serpent first. Then she had sex with Adam. That's when Cain is serpent daddy, and Adam is Abel is Adam's son. Now watch this, y'all. I'm gonna let you know.
And the eyes of them both were open.
Now, what made the eyes open? At first, before they had sex, they didn't know nothing about nothing. So soon as they had sex, now their eyes open. Read, when their eyes got open, then what happened?
And they knew that they were naked.
They knew they were naked because they sinned down there with their vagina in that ussy. I mean, in that pipe. So once they had sex, then they oh man, best feeling in the world. So they found out something. That tree found out something. Keep reading.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
Give me that towel there. That towel right there. Now, what do you put an apron in? You put an apron right here. So they made an apron because they had sin with the pipe and that thing down there. Watch this, read.
And they heard the voice of Yahweh Elohim walking in the garden in the cool of the day.
Then they heard the voice of Yahweh walking in the cool of the day.
And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of Yahweh Elohim amongst the trees of the garden.
Now, why did they hide themselves? Because they knew they had sinned. They knew they had disobeyed Yahweh. Yahweh said don't have sex, and you had sex. Now you had. You didn't have yesterday or the day before, but now you did. Now watch this, y'all. Keep reading.
And Yahweh Elohim called unto Adam and said unto him, where art thou?
Where you at, Adam?
And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid.
Why you afraid? You wasn't afraid yesterday.
Because I was naked.
Because I was naked? Oh, so that means you didn't have sex. Watch this.
And I hid myself. And he said, who told thee that thou was naked?
He said, Yahweh said, who told you was naked? Yesterday you didn't know. Now today you know you're naked. That means you done had sex. Who told you you had, he found out through sex. All about sex. Keep reading.
Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?
Adam, did you have sex with your wife and I told you not to?
And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree.
The woman you gave me, I had sex with.
And I did eat.
And I had sex with.
And Yahweh Elohim said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done?
Now everybody blaming everybody. The Adam blaming the woman gonna blame the serpent. Everybody hating on one another when they instead of being a man, just man, I messed up. Read.
And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me.
Oh, the serpent, he tricked me. Beguile. Beguile means trick. So she's saying that the serpent tricked her. First of all, you ain't supposed to be getting tricked because you had the law at first. The Almighty told you don't do it. No, the Almighty told Adam don't do it, and Adam told his wife. So all this is unexcusable. You ain't got no business doing nothing. When the Almighty say do something, do it. When he say don't. Read.
And I did eat.
And I had sex with the serpent. That's what made you a hoe. Because you had sex with the serpent first, then you went home and gave Adam some.
And Yahweh Elohim said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this.
Because you done this, serpent?
Thou art cursed above all cattle and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go.
Turn him into a snake.
And dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman.
I'm going to put enmity, hatred between thee and the woman.
And between thy seed and her seed.
That's right.
It shall bruise thy head. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
Hold it. What do conceptions mean? Read what conception mean?
Conception, the start of pregnancy.
The start of pregnancy. Why? Because they had sex. All this is dealing with sex. Ain't dealing with no red apple or none of that junk like they teach on them lying churches. This dealing with sex.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
Where do children come from? The fruit of the womb. Hold it. It just came to me. Let me show you that it comes from the fruit of the womb. Go to I think Psalms 127. Let me show y'all what he's talking about. Psalm 127 in the 3rd verse. What do Psalm 127 and 3 say? Let me let you know what I know what I'm talking about.
Psalms chapter 127, verse 3. Lo, children are a heritage of Yahweh.
Heritage in Yahweh.
And the fruit of the womb is his reward.
And the fruit of the womb. Because when you come out the womb as a baby, you the fruit of the womb. And that's the Yahweh's reward. That's when it's called the fruit of the womb. When he talking about fruit, he ain't talking about no apple like they teach you in the lying church. Now go back to the book. Hold it, I want somewhere else. Go to Deuteronomy 7. Deuteronomy 7 in 13th verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 13. And he will love thee and bless thee and multiply thee. He will also bless the fruit of thy womb.
Yahweh gonna bless the fruit of your womb. Talking about a woman. A man ain't got no womb. Only a woman got a womb. That's all. All I wanted was that verse. That's it.
And
just that one verse. Okay. Let me see something else. Let me see. 20. Let me see. Proverbs. Let me see. What do Proverbs 28 and 4 say? Because I think that's what I want. I don't know for sure. 24. No, that ain't it. Proverbs 28 and 4. Let's see. I'll go to Deuteronomy 28 and 4. See if I got that. See if it's that Deuteronomy 28 and 4. I forgot. So I think Deuteronomy 28 and 4. Let's see if that's it.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 4. Blessed shall be the fruit of thy body.
Fruit of your body. Not no apple.
And the fruit of thy ground.
Now I ain't talking about apples and oranges.
And the fruit of thy cattle.
And the fruit of your cattle.
The increase of thy kind. And the flocks of thy sheep.
Okay, that's all I need. Now go back to Genesis. I'm letting you know that the vagina is a fruit. What verse would you at?
16.
What, 3 and 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Conception. We read that right. Start all over.
Unto the one he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception.
This is because of sex. Because they had sex when no Almighty told them don't do it yet.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children.
And in sex you have children.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband.
And your desire is supposed to be to your husband. He shall rule over you. Ain't no woman got no business ruling over no man. Keep reading.
And he shall rule over thee.
That's right. That's a law from Yah. Anytime, look, the book read Yahweh first, the man second, the woman third, then the kids. That's how it's supposed to go. If it go any other kind of way, it's a lie, it's a sin, and it's wrong. Yah was here first. He made the man second. He took a rib and made the woman, then here come the kids. Ain't no woman over no man when it comes to this book. Let me see how far I want to go. Okay, keep reading.
And to Adam he said, because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife.
Because you listened to your wife Adam, and I told you not to, and you disobeyed me.
As eaten of the tree.
And had sex.
which I commanded thee, saying, Thou shalt not eat of it.
You should not have sex, Adam. I told you don't do it. You did it anyway, hard-headed. Listen to a woman. Most of us listen to a woman before they would listen to Yahweh. Most weak men listen to their woman over God because they weak is water.
Cursed is the ground for thy sake, and sorrow shalt thou eat of it all the days of thy life. Thorns also and thistles shall it bring forth to thee.
That's right. When you plant the garden out there's going to be thorns and thistles in it, and you got to get a rake and get it out of there, a hoe or something.
And thou shalt eat of the herb of the field, and the sweat of thy face shalt thou eat bread, till thou return unto the ground.
Till you return to the ground, mean when you die, because everybody going to die because of Adam.
For out of it was thou taken. For dust thou art, and unto dust shalt thou return.
That's right. See, he shouldn't have never listened to Eve. Adam should have listened to the Most High. Right now today, people got a problem with listening to the Most High. They'll listen to anybody but Yah. Yahweh tell them to do this, somebody else gonna tell them to do that. You got to have a one-track mind, and your heart got to be solid with the Most High. You can't let nobody get you off your square. Okay, that's 3. Okay, keep reading.
And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living.
And that's what Eve mean the mother of all living, because she had sex and everything became mother of all living.
Unto Adam also and to his wife did Yahweh Elohim make coats of skins and clothe them.
Now Yahweh made them clothes. Since they know they're naked, now he made them clothes.
And Yahweh Elohim said, Behold, the man is become as one of us, to know good and evil. And now lest he put forth his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever.
That means there's going to always be people on earth. This earth going to always have people on it, because you're going to be fruitful and multiplying. Generation after generation. Look how many generations we come from. Ain't no telling how many. 300 or 400 generations. But we still here. When we die, our kids going to have kids. Them kids going to die. Them kids going to have kids. It's going to go on to the break of dawn. Ain't going to never stop. Okay, let's go to Genesis 38. Genesis 38:1.
Genesis chapter 38, verse 1. And it came to pass at that time that Judah went down from his brethren and turned into a certain Adulamite.
Now Judah is our brother. That's the tribe we came from. We came from the tribe of Judah. In Hebrew, it's Yahudah.
Whose name was Hira.
His name was Hira. Watch this.
And Judah saw there a daughter of a certain Canaanite, whose name was Shua, and he took her and went in unto her.
He took her and had sex with her.
And she conceived.
And she conceived. When you conceive, you get pregnant.
And bare a son.
And she had a son and called his name Read.
And he called his name And she conceived again and bare a son, and she called his name Onan. And she yet again conceived and bare a son, and called his name Shelah. And he was at Chezib when she bare him. And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, whose name was Tamar. And Judah's firstborn, was wicked in the sight of Yahweh.
Now, what made him wicked in the sight of Yahweh? Let's find out what made him wicked in the sight of Yahweh.
And Yahweh slew him.
Yahweh slew him.
And Judah said unto Onan, Go in unto thy brother's wife, and marry her, and raise up seed to thy brother. And Onan knew that the seed should not be his, and it came to pass.
So Yahweh told him to go into the wife and have sex with her. When he say go into it, that means have sex.
When he went in unto her,
when he had sex with her, read.
When he went in unto his brother's wife, that he spilled it on the ground.
He took his penis out and put the cum on the ground. In other words, he didn't want the baby to be here. He knew, but the Most High say have sex with her, so Almighty killed him for ejaculate on the ground. You ain't supposed to take your penis out of no woman. You supposed to leave it in. Read.
Lest that he should give seed to his brother. And the thing which he did displeased Yahweh.
When he took his penis out their vagina and put it on the ground, it displeased the Most High. Watch what Yahweh did to him.
Wherefore he slew him also.
Yahweh killed him. That's right. You hard-headed, I'm going to kill you.
Then said Judah to Tamar his daughter-in-law, remain a widow at thy father's house till Shelah my son be grown.
That's when I don't believe in no rubbers. I don't believe in no rubber. Give it to me. When I was young, I give it to me. Whatever you got, give it to me. That's how stupid and dumb I was. But I ain't believing no rubber.
For he said, lest peradventure he die also, as his brethren did. And Tamar went and dwelt in her father's house. And in process of time, the daughter of Shua, Judah's wife, died, and Judah was comforted and went up into his sheep shears to Timnath, he and his friend Hira the Adulamite. And it was told Tamar, saying, behold, thy father-in-law goeth up to Timnath to shear his sheep. And she put her widow's garments off from her and covered her with a veil.
Because they had certain dress code. The virgins wore one thing, the hoes wore another thing, the widow woman wore some. You know, everybody had their own dress code. So when you see them, oh, she a virgin. Oh, she a widow woman. Oh, she a prostitute. Oh, she a hoe. You can just see how they was dressed because that's how it was back then. You didn't have to guess. But then I'm gonna show you how we found out they was cheating on us. Y'all ain't never heard us sing that. I'm gonna show you how you know that the woman that gave that vagina up, because she gonna lie to the graveyard, and I'm gonna show you what the book say. Boy, I'm gonna pop corn today. Keep reading. Watch this.
And wrapped herself and sat in an open place, which is by the way to Timnah, for she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife.
See, Judah supposed to gave her a husband, and he forgot to do it or didn't do it. But then, watch this. What verse you at?
15.
Okay.
When Judah saw her, he thought her to be a harlot.
See, when he saw the way she was dressed up, he thought she was a hoe because of how she was dressed.
Because she had covered her face. And he turned unto her by the way and said, go to, I pray thee, let me come in unto thee, for he knew not that she was his daughter-in-law.
See, he didn't know that was his daughter-in-law.
And she said, what wilt thou give me?
What you gonna give me, man?
That thou mayest come in unto me.
If you gonna got to give me something, what you gonna give me if I give you the vagina? But you gotta give me something. Watch this.
And he said, I will send thee a kid from the flock.
I'm gonna give you a goat.
And she said, wilt thou give me a pledge till thou send it?
And you gonna give me a pledge till I send it?
And he said, what pledge shall I give thee?
What should I give you?
And she said, thy signet and thy bracelets and thy staff that is in thy hand.
Give me that in your hand. But see, she's doing this for a reason, and it's a righteous reason, because when it hit the fan, well, I'm gonna let the book. I ain't gonna tell y'all. Let the book read.
And he gave it her.
He gave it to her. Now remember, he gave her something, y'all.
And he came into her,
and he went into it. Once he gave her that lick, well, I said what he gave her, whatever he gave her, and he went into it. And then what happened?
And she conceived by him,
and she got pregnant by him.
And she arose and went away and laid by her veil from her and put on the garments of her widowhood.
Now she put back on her widow clothes. She had a whole clothes on at first, but now she transformed into widow. Boy, just getting it, read.
And Judah sent the kid by the hand of his friend the Adulamite to receive his pledge from the woman's hand, but he found her not.
But now he looking for her again.
Then he asked the men of that place, saying, where is the harlot that was openly by the wayside?
Where's the hoe that was sitting here the other night? Where's the hoe at? Because he don't know. This wasn't no hoe. She was a virtuous woman, but the Almighty had a plan right here. He said, where the hoe at? Read.
And they said, there is no harlot in this place.
We ain't seen no hoe around here.
And he returned to Judah and said, I cannot find her.
I'm looking for this hoe and I can't find her.
And also the men of the place said that there was no harlot in this place.
Ain't no hoe been around here, man.
And Judah said, let her take it to her, lest we be shamed. Behold, I sent this kid, and thou hast not found her.
I gave this woman all this, and I ain't found her.
And it came to pass about 3 months after.
3 months later, y'all, watch what happened in 3 months.
that it was told Judah, saying, Tomorrow thy daughter-in-law had played the harlot.
Your daughter-in-law Tamar then had sex with somebody because we see her belly sticking out. She done played the whore.
And also, behold, she is with child by whoredom.
She is with child with whoredom, meaning you got pregnant through whoredom.
And Judah said, Bring her forth and let her be burnt.
When Judah found out this, he finna kill her. Because back in them days, if you played a hoe, they kill you. Ain't no probation, ain't no 6 months in the county, none of that. You gonna get your head knocked off. Read.
When she was brought forth,
now watch this lick, y'all. This cold-blooded.
She sent to her father-in-law.
She sent to her father-in-law, which was Judah,
saying, By the man whose these are, am I with child?
I'm pregnant by the man that gave me this goat and this signet and staff. That's who I'm pregnant by.
And she said, Discern, I pray thee, whose are these, the signet and bracelets and staff? And Judah acknowledged them.
And Judah remembered that he gave it to her. That's right, he remembered. Now watch this.
And said, She had been more righteous than I.
She righteous than me. Boy, listen, this is a cold lick. She said, he righteous. She righteous than me. Boy, this is read.
Because that I gave her not to shell out my son.
Because I forgot to give her my son for a husband.
And he knew her again no more.
And he didn't have no more sex with her. Because he admitted he was wrong, which he was wrong.
And it came to pass in the time of her travail that, behold, twins were in her womb.
When she got in labor, twins was in her womb.
And it came to pass when she travailed that the one put out his hand, and the midwife took and bound upon his hand a scarlet thread, saying, This came out first.
That's right. So in other words, I just wanted to read that story to you. Now let's go to Leviticus 19 and 29, I think. Leviticus 19. Leviticus 19, verse 29.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
Do not. Ain't no man got no business raising his daughter up to be a prostitute. Do not prostitute your daughter. Read. What does it say?
Lest the land fall to whoredom and the land become full of wickedness.
It's going to be full of wickedness. Everybody teaching their daughter how to be a prostitute. The land going to be full of wickedness. So let's read the Most High say, do not prostitute your daughter. But in the same time, if my daughter, if she choose that lifestyle, this me personally, if my daughter choose a lifestyle like that, I'd rather for her to be a prostitute than a hoe. Why? Because at least she is getting paid, and the hoe is getting laid. She ain't getting nothing but a wet ass. So I'd rather for my daughters to be prostitutes than whores, because whores sneak around and give it to everybody and they ain't got no money. At least she pulling up in the Maserati and the Bentley and got $100,000 home. So that look better to me than a hoe. Okay, let's go to Leviticus 21. But most women, this hoes, they don't want to be called what they is. If that's what you is, you're supposed to represent it. Don't be scared and shame and bashful when you shit. That's what you call a spade a spade. You call a turnip a turnip. Don't be sugarcoating and hiding it. I ain't no hoe. Yes, you is. You having sex with 2 or 3 men. That's what make you a hoe. Okay, what I say? Leviticus. Let's go to Leviticus 21. Start the first verse.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse 1. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Speak unto the priests, the sons of Aaron, and say unto them, There shall none be defiled for the dead among his people.
Okay, now then I'm going to skip around in here because he's talking to the Levites. Now let's go to 7.
Verse 7. They shall not take a wife that is a whore.
The Levites ain't supposed to marry no whore. That's what the book say. Don't take no whore. Read.
Or profane, neither shall they take a woman put away from her husband.
They can't even marry a widow. If she ain't got no husband no more, a Levite can't even marry her.
For he is holy unto his Elohim.
He holy to his Elohim. Read.
Thou shalt sanctify him, therefore, for he offereth the bread of thy Elohim. He shall be holy unto thee. For I, Yahweh, which sanctify you, am holy.
Read. Watch this. That's what I want.
And the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore.
If any priest that's got a daughter and she going to horn around, that's any priest now. They're dealing with priest. If any priest got a daughter that's having sex with more than one man, just horning around, read.
She profaning her father.
She profaning her father, read.
She shall be burnt with fire.
Burn them up with fire. That's how cold-blooded our law is. Burn them up with fire. You don't get no 6 month probation. You don't go to jail. You don't get a whooping. You get death.
And he that is the high priest among his brethren, upon whose head the anointing oil was poured, and that is consecrated to put on the garments, shall not uncover his head, nor rend his clothes.
Okay, that's all. That's what I want. Now, skip on down to 13.
Verse 13. And he shall take a wife in her virginity.
The priest should take a wife in her virginity, because all women not hoes. All women not virtuous women. I'm talking about only the hoes today and the prostitute. I ain't talking about the righteous women that fear Yahweh and keep all this commandment, and when dare cheat on their man or their husband or their boyfriend. I ain't talking to y'all sister, not the righteous. This is only for the wicked women today. Keep reading.
A widow or a divorced woman.
See, a priest can't marry no widow or no divorced woman, no profane. Read.
Or profane or an harlot.
Or a harlot.
These shall he not take.
Don't take, a priest can't take none of them. They ain't no good to Yahweh or the priest.
But he shall take a virgin of his own people to wife.
He should take a virgin of his own people. Listen, it's one hoe in the Bible that the Most High love. And I'm going to show it to y'all, though. It's one hoe. That's right. It's one hoe that Yahweh loved, and it's one prophet that Yahweh told to marry a hoe. Cold-blooded. I'm going to get to it. What is that? Okay, then I go to 19 and let's see if I read that. Okay, I think I read that already. Okay, yeah, I did. Didn't I read about the prostitute? Don't prostitute your daughter. Didn't I read that?
Chapter 21.
No, then I read 19 and 29.
Yeah.
Okay, I read that. Okay. Let's go to Numbers 5. Okay, this is cold-blooded. Numbers 9 and 5. No, Numbers 5 and 11. That's what I meant.
Numbers chapter 5, verse 11. And Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, If any man's wife go aside,
if any man's wife go play a game, or commit adultery, or get an ussy up,
and commit a trespass against him,
against the man,
and a man lie with her carnally, and it be hid from the eyes of her husband,
and she's sneaking around, her husband at work, and she in the bedroom with, in the man in their bedroom having sex with a man while the husband at work or in penitentiary,
and be kept close, and she be defiled,
and these because she being defiled once she do that,
and there be no witness against her,
because it's 12 o'clock at night, everybody's sleeping, ain't no witness, ain't nobody see the man come in the front door and go out the back door.
Neither she be taken with the manner, and the spirit of jealousy come upon him.
And the spirit of jealousy, I feel like he gonna come on jealous because he got a feeling that she committed adultery and did something wrong.
And he be jealous of his wife.
And he jealous of why? Because he can't prove it, but he knows she did it. Read.
And she be defiled.
And she did it, but he can't prove it. Because she started telling him, oh, baby, ain't nobody been there. I just woke up. Read.
or if the spirit of jealousy come upon him,
and the spirit of justice come upon this man,
and he be jealous of his wife,
and he be jealous of his wife,
and she be not defiled,
and she didn't do it. See, if you're jealous, you don't know if she did it or not. But we're going to find out how you find out if they did it or not. Keep reading.
then shall the man bring his wife unto the priest.
Then you bring your wife to the priest because you want to know. You don't know if she did it or not. Every man want to know. Keep reading.
And he shall bring her offering for her, the 10th part of an ephah of barley meal. He shall pour no oil upon it, nor put frankincense thereon, for it is an offering of jealousy.
This is the offering of jealousy. This is how we did it back in the biblical days.
An offering of memorial, bringing iniquity to remembrance. And the priest shall bring her near.
And the priest bring her near. Bring your wife near.
And set her before Yahweh.
And set her before Yah.
And the priest shall take holy water in an earthen vessel, and of the dust that is in the floor of the tabernacle the priest shall take and put it into the water.
And you put this dust in the water. You put this dust in the water and stir it up. Watch this, y'all.
And the priest shall set the woman before Yahweh.
And set this woman before Yahweh.
And uncover the woman's head.
And take her off her head. Because we stay covered up, wrapped up, like Ben Laden and them women. They stay wrapped up. That's how we were. They got that from us.
And put the offering of memorial in her hand.
In her hand.
Which is the jealousy offering. And the priest shall have in his hand the bitter water that causes the curse.
I got the bitter water right here, y'all, to cause the curse.
And the priest shall charge her by an oath and say unto the woman, if no man have lain with thee.
If you ain't been in the bed with no man.
And if thou hast not gone aside to uncleanness with another instead of thy husband.
And if you ain't never had no sex with no other man besides your husband.
Be thou free from this bitter water that causes the curse.
You gonna be free from this bitter water that causes the curse.
But if thou hast gone aside to another instead of thy husband.
But if you had sex with the man while your husband is at work in the penitentiary, if you had sex with somebody, read.
And if thou be defiled.
And you be defiled, guilty.
And some man have lain with thee beside thy husband.
And another man have laid with you beside your husband.
Then the priest shall charge the woman with an oath of cursing, and the priest shall say unto the woman, Yahweh made thee a curse and an oath among thy people, when Yahweh do make thy thigh to rot and thy belly to swell.
See, when you drink this bitter water, that's how you gonna know whether your woman committed adultery or cheated on it, because they belly gonna swell and they thigh gonna rot. That's gonna be the evidence. But if they belly don't swell and they thigh rot, that means she innocent. She ain't do nothing. You just was feeling some kind of way. Now read.
And this water that causes the curse shall go into thy bowels.
And this water that causes the curse gonna go into your bowels.
To make thy belly to swell.
Gonna make your belly swell and your thigh to rot.
And thy thigh to rot. And the woman shall say, Amen, Amen. And the priest shall write these curses in a book, and he shall blot them out with the bitter water. And he shall cause the woman to drink the bitter water that causes the curse.
Now you gonna drink this water, regardless whether you want to or not. You gonna drink this water. Because if you're guilty, you sure don't want to drink it. But if you're innocent, you gonna drink it all up. All up, because I know I'm innocent. I ain't never did, and I'm gonna drink it all. Read.
And the water that causes the curse shall enter into her.
And the water that causes the curse enter into her.
And become bitter.
It's gonna become bitter.
Then the priest shall take the jealousy offering out of the woman's hand, and shall wave the offering before Yahweh, and offer it upon the altar. And the priest shall take a handful of the offering, even the memorial thereof, and burn it upon the altar, and afterward shall cause the woman to drink the water. And when he hath made her to drink the water,
and when he made this woman drink this water, because she gonna drink it,
then it shall come to pass.
And when it come to pass,
that if she be defiled,
if she done had sex with anybody other than her husband,
and have done trespass against her husband, that the water that causes the curse shall enter into her and become bitter, and her belly shall swell.
Her belly gonna swell up.
And her thigh shall rot.
And her thigh gonna rot off.
And the woman shall be a curse among her people.
And the woman gonna be a curse among her people.
And if the woman be not defiled,
If the woman innocent and ain't did nothing,
but be clean,
and she clean,
then she shall be free,
hey, go on back to your you good. You 100,
and shall conceive seed.
and you get to have some more babies back.
This is the law of jealousies, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband.
See, this is a man jealousy. When he feel like his wife is cheating on him or messing around on him, you gonna get the law of jealousy. So it's normal for a man to be jealous of his wife or his woman, girlfriend, whatever you want to call it, concubine. We got the right to be jealous. Now read it again.
This is the law of jealousies, when a wife goeth aside to another instead of her husband.
That's right, because we don't know if you did it or not. We at work at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what you done did. So you gonna go in the morning to this priest and you gonna drink this water. And I'm gonna find out the truth. And once I find out the truth, I'm gonna be all right. If you innocent, cool. If you guilty, not.
And is defiled.
And it's defiled.
Or when the spirit of jealousy cometh upon him.
When the spirit of jealousy come up on the man,
and he be jealous over his wife.
And he be jealous of his wife because he thinking she done did something. He can't prove it. He don't know, but deep down inside, something telling me that she did.
And shall set the woman before Yahweh.
Set her before Yahweh.
And the priest shall execute upon her all this law. Then shall the man be guiltless from iniquity, and this woman shall bear her iniquity.
That's right. That's right. Now, let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 22. Okay, start at the 13th verse.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her.
If any man take a wife and have sex with her and go unto her and now he don't like her no more for some reason.
And give occasions of speech against her.
And give an occasion against her, say, oh, she this or that, something negative.
And bring up an evil name upon her.
And bring up an evil name over him because he might be lying on her. We don't know.
And say, I took this woman, and when I came to her.
When I took this woman, when I had sex with her.
I found her not a maid.
I found out that she wasn't no virgin. Read.
Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the city and the gate.
Now we going to the elders of the city because I'm gonna prove in Yana Shala my daughter was a virgin. So he capping and lying. But this woman's daughter's a virgin, so they got the evidence and the proof, and they going to the elders of the city. Now watch this, read.
And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife.
I gave this man my daughter wife, and I knew she was a virgin.
And he hateth her.
And he hated her for whatever reason it was.
And lo, he have given occasions of speech against her.
He had lied and said this my daughter wasn't no virgin.
Saying, I found not thy daughter a maid.
Lied on the talking about I found out she wasn't no virgin. How a man not gonna know a woman a virgin? Shit.
And yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity.
And here goes the proof of my daughter being a virgin. She ain't never left the house. Every time she leave, I go with her.
And they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the city.
And they're going to spread this cloth before the elders of the city.
And the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise him.
And they're going to take that same man and chastise him because he told a lie on this virtuous daughter.
And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver and give them unto the father of the damsel.
And go give him a bankroll for lying. Go give him a bankroll for lying, y'all.
Because he had brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel.
You have lied. You see a man alive talking about this woman wasn't no virgin, but you got to pay for that. You got to break bread.
And she shall be his wife.
And she's gonna be his wife anyway. You gonna take her and lie because you lied on. You gonna pay and you gonna take her still.
He may not put her away all his days.
That's right. You can't put her out. This woman is a virgin, and you lied to and said she was a hoe or whatever the lie you told. You gonna pay for it. You gonna give me $1 million, and you gonna take her, and you can't never leave. Listen.
But if this thing be true,
But if it's true, now if the man ain't lying,
and the tokens of virginity be not found for the damsel,
and we find out that she ain't no virgin,
then they shall bring out the damsel to the door of her father's house,
then they're gonna bring the young girl out from the father's house,
and the men of her city shall stone her with stones that she die.
and they're gonna stone her to death. You don't get no probation, no 6 months in the county, none of that.
Because she had brought folly in Israel.
That's right, because you had brought folly in Israel. Last say you was a virgin when you won.
To play the whore in her father's house.
You played the hoe in your father's house. Your father and mother at work, and you out hoeing, and they thinking you a virgin, and you ain't.
So shalt thou put evil away from among you.
That's right, because it's an evil thing. The Almighty say evil when you get that vagina up.
If a
you supposed to a woman, one supposed to only give to a husband or a man. You ain't supposed to have no 2 or 3 men like a man. A man can have 2 or 3, but y'all can't. Who said it? Yahweh said it. I didn't say it. The book said it. So don't get mad at me for popping corn. Let's go. What was that? Let me see. Hold on. Read that 22.
If a man be found lying with a woman married to a husband,
if I be found married to lying with a woman and she married,
then they shall both of them die.
Then they gonna kill me and her.
Both the man that lay with the woman.
That's right. Kill me and her.
And the woman.
Kill the man and the woman.
So shalt thou put away evil from Israel.
That's right. I ain't got no business in the bed with no married woman. Keep reading.
If a damsel that is a virgin be betrothed unto a husband, and a man find her in the city and lie with her, then ye shall bring them both out unto the gate of that city, and ye shall stone them with stones that they die. The damsel, because she cried not,
because she didn't tell this man was raping her because she wanted to be she wanted that. So you're supposed to kill both of them when a young woman cheated.
Being in the city, and the man, because he hath humbled his neighbor's wife. So thou shalt put away evil from among you. But if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field,
if a man found a young woman in the field,
and the man force her,
and he rape her,
and lie with her,
and he rape and lie with her,
then the man only that lay with her shall die.
Then you only kill the man. If a man rape a woman, only the man die, not the woman, because he been forced. He took it. But you ain't supposed to do that. And I'm against all that. Okay, let me see. Let me see. That's 22. Okay, keep reading.
But unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing.
Don't do nothing to her, because she innocent. He took it without her permission.
There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death.
That's right. The damsel ain't got no business. You ain't supposed to put your hands on her because she innocent.
For as when a man rises against his neighbor and slayeth him, so is this matter. For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried, and there was none to save her.
Now, if he found her in the field trying to rape her, and she hollering out crying.
If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed,
find a virgin that ain't married,
and lay hold on her, and lie with her, and they be found, then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver.
Then you give him a bag. Give him a bag of money.
And she shall be his wife.
You got to pay for it. That's right. If you want a wife, a virtuous woman back then, you had to have a bag. Pay the father and them, and they'll give it to you.
Because he hath humbled her, he may not put her away all his days.
But the thing is, you can't divorce her. If you marry a virtuous woman, you can't divorce her. I don't care what happened. You can't do it. The book say you can't do it. Okay. Let's go to Deuteronomy 23 and let's see. And 17.
Deuteronomy chapter 23, verse 17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel.
Yahweh say ain't gonna be no hoes with us. Ain't gonna be no hoes.
Nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Ain't gonna be no gumps faggots, booty bandits, or whatever you want to call it. Ain't gonna be none of that. No faggots, booty bandits, and gumps. Homosexual. Read that verse again.
There shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel. Thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore.
Don't bring no hire of a whore.
Or the price of a dog.
Price of a dog.
Into the house of Yahweh thy Elohim for any vow.
You can't even bring no whore to Yahweh's house.
For even both these are abomination unto Yahweh the Elohim.
That's an abomination. That's a sin to bring a whore to Yahweh's house. Now, what is abomination? They already know. You want to look it up? Abomination. Or you look up abomination. Show them what it is. Abomination.
Abominable, nasty and disgusting, hateful, very unpleasant, disagreeable.
That's right, disagreeable. Okay, let's go to Joshua 2. Joshua 2 and 1.
Joshua chapter 2, verse 1. And Joshua the son of Nun sent out of Shittim 2 men to spy secretly, saying, Go view the land, even Jericho. And they went and came into a harlot's house.
Came into a whole house.
Named Rahab.
Rahab, 100. Rahab was 100. I'm going to show you why she was 100.
And lodged there.
And she lodged there. See, this is the only hole in the Bible that Yahweh loved. And I'm going to show you why he loved her. Let's go to Joshua 6. Joshua chapter 6. Now let's find out why Yahweh loved this hole. 6 and 1.
Joshua chapter 6, verse 1. Now Jericho was straitly shut up because of the children of Israel. None went out and none came in. And Yahweh said unto Joshua, See, I have given into thy hand Jericho and the king thereof and the mighty men of valor. And ye shall compass the city, all ye men of war, and go round about the city once. Thus shalt thou do 6 days. And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow with the trumpets. And it shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend up every man straight before him. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests and said unto them, Take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of Yahweh. And he said unto the people, Pass on and compass the city, and let him that is.
Verse
7.
Okay, let's skip on. Let's get to 13. Let me get right to it.
Verse 13. And 7 priests bearing 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of Yahweh went on continually and blew with the trumpets. And the armed men went before them, but the reward came after the ark of Yahweh, the priests going on and blowing with the trumpets. And the 2nd day they compassed the city once and returned into the camp. So they did 6 days. And it came to pass on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day and compassed the city after the same manner 7 times. Only on that day they compassed the city 7 times. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priest blew with the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, Shout, for Yahweh hath given you the city, and the city shall be accursed, even it, and all that are therein.
Everything gonna be accursed. Everything in it.
To Yahweh. Only Rahab the harlot shall live.
Only Rahab the host shall live.
she and all that are with her in the house,
All her family, just Rahab and all her family,
because she had the messengers that we sent.
because she hid the messenger that we sent.
And ye in any wise keep yourselves from the accursed thing, lest ye make yourselves accursed when ye take of the accursed thing, and make the camp of Israel accursed.
In other words, don't take nothing out the city. Leave it all right there. I don't care how good it looks. Don't take it.
And trouble it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of brass and iron are consecrated unto Yahweh. They shall come into the treasury of Yahweh.
Now you can get that. That's right. You can get that.
So the people shouted when the priest blew with the trumpets. And it came to pass when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city. And they utterly destroyed all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox, and sheep, and ass, with the edge of the sword.
They did it the right way. Saul didn't do it the right way. They did. Read.
But Joshua had said unto the two men that had spied out the country, go into the harlot's house,
Go into the harlot's house, Rahab,
and bring out thence the woman and all that she hath,
and bring her and her family and all she had, the woman that was a whole harlot that Almighty loved,
as ye swore unto her. And the young men that were spies went in and brought out Rahab and her father and her mother and her brethren and all that she had,
because she did a good deed. He looked beyond her horse and she did a good deed for Yahweh. Yahweh said, I do for them that I want to do for. Read.
and they brought out all her kindred and left them without the camp of Israel. And they burnt the city with fire.
They burnt the city with fire.
And all that was therein.
That's right. Burn up everybody but Rahab and her family.
Only the silver and the gold and the vessels of brass and of iron they put into the treasury of the house of Yahweh.
That's right. Read.
And Joshua saved Rahab the harlot alive.
Saved Joshua. Joshua saved her.
And her father's household and all that she had. And she dwelleth in Israel even unto this day, because she had the messengers which Joshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Joshua adjured them at that time, saying, cursed be the man before Yahweh that riseth up and buildeth this city Jericho. He shall lay the foundation thereof, and his firstborn, and his youngest son shall he set up the gates of it. So Yahweh was with Joshua, and his fame was noised throughout all the country.
That's right. So in other words, the Almighty had mercy on the whore. And that's a good thing, because the whore did something right in the eyes of Yahweh. That's right. So that was a blessing that she got. Let's go to let me see. Judges, I think now. Judges. Judges 11:1.
Judges chapter 11, verse 1. Now Jephthah the Gilead was a mighty man of valor, and he was the son of a harlot.
He was the son of a hope, but he was a cold piece of work.
And Gilead begat Jephthah. And Gilead's wife bare him sons, and his wife's sons grew up, and they thrust out Jephthah and said unto him,
They got rid of him because he was the son of a hope.
thou shalt not inherit in our father's house, for thou art the son of a strange woman.
You're the son of a strange woman, man. Get on with me. Even though you're my brother, but I ain't studying you. But they're going to be studying him in the end.
Then Jephthah fled from his brethren,
And he left because they put him out.
and dwelt in the land of Tob.
That's right.
And there were gathered vain men to Jephthah, and went out with him. And it came to pass in process of time that the children of Ammon made war against Israel. And it was so that when the children of Ammon made war against Israel, the elders of Gilead went to fetch Jephthah out of the land of Tob.
See, they went to get him.
And they said unto Jephthah, come and be our captain, that we may fight with the children of Ammon. And
Now they need some help. When every time somebody needs you, here they come. But when they don't need you, they ain't studying. But now they need it. They got rid of them at first, but now they want him back. Watch this.
Jephthah said unto the elders of Gilead, did not ye hate me
Then y'all hate me, put me out, talking about I'm a son of a hoe and all that.
and expel me out of my father's house? And why are ye come unto me now when ye are in distress?
What you coming to me now? Y'all in trouble. First you hated me, now you want me to help you.
And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, therefore we turn again to thee now, that thou mayest go with us and fight against the children of Ammon.
What verse you at?
8.
Okay.
And be our head over all the inhabitants of Gilead. And Jephthah said unto the elders of Gilead, if ye bring me home again to fight against the children of Ammon, and Yahweh deliver them before me, shall I be your head?
I'm gonna be the king. I'm gonna be the head of it. Almighty, read.
And the elders of Gilead said unto Jephthah, Yahweh be with witness between us, if we do not so according to thy words.
They made a promise, made a swear.
Then Jephthah went with the elders of Gilead, and the people made him head and captain over them. And Jephthah uttered all his words before Yahweh in Mizpeh. And Jephthah sent messengers unto the king of the children of Ammon, saying, what hast thou to do with me, that thou art come against me to fight in my land? And the king of the children of Ammon answered unto the messengers of Jephthah, because Israel took away my land when they came up out of Egypt from Arnon even unto Jabbok and unto Jordan. Now therefore restore those lands again peaceably. And Jephthah sent messengers again unto the king of the children of Ammon, and said unto him, thus said Jephthah, Israel took not away the land of Moab, nor the land of the children of Ammon. But when Israel came up from Egypt and walked through the wilderness unto the Red Sea and came to Kadesh, then Israel sent messengers unto the king of Edom, saying, let me, I pray thee, pass through thy land. But the king of Edom would not hearken thereto. And in like manner they sent unto the king of Moab, but he would not consent. And Israel abode in Kadesh. Then they went along through the wilderness and compassed the land of Edom and the land of Moab, and came by the east side of the land of Moab.
Okay, I'm gonna start that. But the main thing I wanted to, more to the story is that Japheth was born into a whore, and they shunned him and got rid of him and stuff. But then when they needed his service, then they came back and got him, and he did what he did what he had to do. Okay, let's go. What was that? Let me see. 19. Go to 19. Judges 19 and 1.
Judges chapter 19, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days, when there was no king in Israel, that there was a certain Levite sojourning on the side of Mount Ephraim, who took to him a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the whore against him, and went away from him unto her father's house to Bethlehem, Judah, and was there 4 whole months. And her husband arose and went after her to speak friendly unto her, and to bring her again, having his servant with him, and a couple of asses. And she brought him into her father's house. And when the father of the damsel saw him, he rejoiced to meet him. And his father-in-law, the damsel's father, retained him, and he abode with him 3 days. So they did eat and drink and lodged there. And it came to pass on the 4th day, when they arose early in the morning, that he rose up to depart. And the damsel's father said unto his son-in-law, comfort thine heart with a morsel of bread, and afterward go your way.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. 16, yes. Go to 16 and 1.
Judges chapter 16, verse 1. Then went Samson to Gaza, and saw there a harlot, and went in unto her. And it was told the Gazites, saying, Samson is come hither. And they compassed him in and laid wait for him all night in the gate of the city, and were quiet all the night, saying, in the morning, when it is day, we shall kill him. And Samson lay till midnight, and arose at midnight, and took the doors of the gate of the city and the two posts, and went away with them, bar and all, and put them upon his shoulders, and carried them up to the top of a hill that is before Hebron. And it came to pass afterward that he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. And the masters of the Philistines came up unto her, and said unto her, entice him, and see wherein his great strength lieth, and by what means we may prevail against him.
Now they want to find out why Samson's so strong, but they're gonna use Delilah to do it.
That we may bind him to afflict him. And we will give thee every one of us 1,100 pieces of silver.
Now they're gonna give her 1,100 pieces of silver to find out the secret of Samson. Why he's so strong.
And Delilah said to Samson, tell me, I pray thee, wherein thy great strength lieth, and wherewith thou mightest be bound to afflict thee. And Samson said unto her, if they bind me with 7 green withs that were never dry, then shall I be weak and be as another man.
Yeah, in other words, they lied. She Samson had to lie to her a couple of times. Now skip on down to the 17.
Verse 17. That he told her all his heart, and said to her, therefore, there have not come a razor upon my head.
He told her the truth.
For I have been a Nazarite unto Elohim from my mother's womb.
From my mother's womb, vagina.
If I be shaven, then my strength will go from me, and I shall become weak and be like any other man. And when Delilah saw that he had told her all his heart, she sent and called for the masters of the Philistines, saying, come up this once, for he hath showed me all his heart. Then the masters of the Philistines came up unto her, and brought money in their hand, and she made him sleep upon her knees, and she called for a man, and she caused him to shave off the 7 locks of his head.
See, they think Delilah shaved off his head, but she didn't do it. She had a man to do it.
And she began to afflict him, and his strength went from him. And she said, the Philistines be upon thee, Samson. And he awoke out of his sleep, and said, I will go out as the other times before, and shake myself. And he wist not that Yahweh was departed from him.
Yahweh departed from him when he got their head cut off.
But the Philistines took him, and put out his eyes, and brought him down to Gaza, and bound him with fetters of brass, and he did grind in the prison house.
Yeah, that's right. So I ain't want to. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 7. Proverbs 7. Cold-blooded right here, y'all. Seven and 1.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1. My son, keep my words, and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Bind them upon thy fingers, write them upon the table of thine heart. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman.
Keep it from the ox, the Gentile women.
From the stranger which flattereth with her words.
Got kind words.
For at the window of my house I looked through my casement.
She looking out the window at 1 o'clock at night.
And beheld among the simple ones.
Looking for a weak man.
I discern among the youths a young man void of understanding.
A young man as dumb as a box of rocks.
Passing through the street near her corner.
He passed through the street through her corner, this young man.
And he went the way to her house.
He went down her block.
In the twilight.
In the midnight.
And the evening. And the black and dark night.
It's about 1 o'clock at night, y'all.
And behold, There met him a woman with the attire of a harlot, and
that woman had harlot clothes on, whole clothes on,
and subtle of heart.
and she was slick and cunning,
She is loud and stubborn.
loud and stubborn.
Her feet abide not in her house.
This woman ain't never at home. She always in the streets.
Now is she without, now in the streets,
She in the streets.
and lie in wait at every corner.
And she at every corner. Everybody know it, everybody see her.
So she caught him and kissed him,
She caught this lame and kissed him.
and with an impudent face said unto him, I have peace offerings with me.
I got peace offering with me. And I watch what she telling.
This day have I paid my vows.
This day I paid my vows already.
Therefore came I forth to meet thee.
I've been looking for you all night.
Diligently to seek thy face.
Seriously been looking for you. Only you.
And I have found thee.
And I found you on Cicero and Congress.
I have decked my bed with coverings of tapestry.
I decked my bed because it means she got fine linen.
With carved works, with fine linen of Egypt.
Fine linen. Brand new comfortables and pillowcases and stuff.
I have perfumed my bed with
I had perfume my bed. I done put them dry sheets in my pillowcase.
With myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon.
That's right. Watch this, y'all.
Come
on with me.
Let us take our fill of love until the morning.
Let us make love all night long.
Let us solace ourselves with loves.
That's right. Let us make love all night.
For the good man is not at home.
For the good man ain't at the crib. The good man at work. The good man ain't at home.
He is gone a long journey.
He is going on a long journey. Going on a vacation. He'll be back in a week. That's what she told him.
He have taken a bag of money with him.
And the good man have taken a bag of money because he need hotel fee and got to eat and everything, got to come back home.
And will come home at the day appointed.
And he coming back when he told me he'd be back January the 3rd, whatever.
With her much fair speech, she caused him to yield.
And when she got through popping corn and popping his speech at him and getting him the lowdown, and this man went for it.
With the flattering of her lips, she forced him.
With the flattering of her lips, she made him come on, you coming with me. You acting scared.
He goeth after her straightway.
He go after her straightway.
As an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks.
He ain't got good sense that the man might come back before he's supposed to come back. He ain't got that kind. He just listen to what she say. He might have told her Monday and he come back Sunday. Friday.
Till a dart strike through his liver.
Yeah. Read.
As a bird hasted to the snare, and know it not that it is for his life.
Yeah, no, now you finna get busted.
Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth.
The words of Yahweh mouth.
Let not thy heart decline to her ways.
Don't be deceived and tricked like a lame or a trick.
Go not astray in her paths.
Don't go to her crib. Don't go to her house.
For she have cast down many wounded.
That's right. She done got a lot of men killed and in the penitentiary.
Yea, many strong men have been slain by her.
Many strong men been brainwashed, bamboozled by a woman. Many strong men. Because they weak.
Her house is the way to hell.
Her house is the way to hell. You deal with her, you going to hell. Because that man going to get off work and kill both of y'all.
Going down to the chambers of death.
Going down to the chamber of death. Now, that's what a hoe do. Prostitute wouldn't have did that. She got the man at work, 12 o'clock at night. She got him in the house and looking around and he go out come in the front door and out the back door. Let's go to 6. Okay. Six and 23.
Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life, to keep thee from the evil woman.
Stay away from the evil woman.
from the from the flattery of the tongue of a strange woman.
A strange woman does not know Israelite.
Lust not after her beauty in thy heart.
Don't look at how good she looking, how good she smelling.
Neither let her take thee with her eyelids.
Don't let her wink her eye and trick you, batting her eyes at you.
For by means of a whorish woman a man is brought to a piece of bread.
By a whorish woman, man brought to a piece of bread.
And the adulterers will hunt for their precious life.
Gonna hunt for your precious life. That's right. The adulterers gonna hunt for your precious life. Okay, let's go to 23. And 23 and 27.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch.
A whore is a deep ditch.
And a strange woman is a narrow pit.
And a strange woman is a narrow pit.
She also.
Hold on, let me see. Oh, yeah, she's on the country. Okay. Let me. Okay, 29 and 3.
Proverbs chapter 29, verse 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
Everybody that hang around a bunch of hoes gonna spend all their money, especially a lame. He ain't gonna never have no money because he's spending with the hoes. Read that again.
Whoso loveth wisdom rejoiceth his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
If you always with a hoe, cause she gonna always be big and want this, want that, want this, want that. You ain't gonna never have no money. Okay, go to Jeremiah. Let's see. Jeremiah. Okay. Jeremiah 3, start the first verse.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahweh.
See, Yahweh said, you can return to him, but you can't return to your husband. If you go out and play the harlot and did everything under the sun with this man, you can't go back, but you can return to Yahweh. Read.
Lift up thy eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast been, and see where thou hast not been lying with. And the ways hast thou set for them as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness. Therefore the showers have been withholden, and there have been no latter rain, and thou hast a whore's forehead, thou refusest to be ashamed. Wilt thou not from this time cry unto me, my father? Thou art the God of my youth. Will he reserve his anger forever? Will he keep it to the end? Behold, thou hast spoken and done evil things as thou couldest. And Yahweh said also unto me in the days of Josiah the king, hast thou seen that which backsliding Israel have done? She is gone up upon every high mountain and under every green tree, and there hath played the harlot.
Played the harlot. She did serve other gods.
And I said after she had done all these things, turn thou unto me.
Turn unto me. Yahweh giving you a second chance.
But she returned not.
But she ain't studying Yah.
And her treacherous sister Judah saw it. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away and given her a bill of divorce. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
And went and did the same thing, played the harlot also. Okay, let's go to Let's see. There's some in I think it's like Second Kings. Second Kings. Oh, that's probably this one. No. What is Ezekiel? Ezekiel 20. Uh, 23 and 1.
Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 1. The word of Yahweh came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were two women, the daughters of one mother, and they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. They were their breasts pressed, there were their breasts pressed, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity. And the names of them were Aholah the elder and Aholabah her sister, and they were mine, and they bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names: Samaria is Aholah, and Jerusalem Aholabah.
So the cities was playing whores.
And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Syrians her neighbors, which were clothed with blue, captains and rulers, all of them desirable young men, horsemen riding upon horses. Thus she committed her whoredoms with them, with all them that were the chosen men of Assyria, and with all on whom she doted.
Okay, that's all I need to say. It was Jose. Yeah, yeah, Jose. That's Jose. Let me see. Jose. Let's see. Okay, Jose 1 and 2.
Hosea chapter 1, verse 2. The beginning of the word of Yahweh by Hosea. And Yahweh said to Hosea,
Yep, watch what Yahweh told Hosea.
Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms,
Go take you a wife that's a whore.
for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh.
That's the reason why he wanted him to take a whore, because the land had departed from Yahweh by whoredom. Read that again.
The beginning of the word of Yahweh by Hosea. And Yahweh said to Hosea, Go, take unto thee a wife of whoredoms and children of whoredoms, for the land hath committed great whoredom, departing from Yahweh. So he went and took Gomer, the daughter of Diblaim,
The name of his wife that was a whore was named Gormar.
which conceived and bare him a son. And Yahweh said unto him, Call his name Jezreel, for yet a little while, and I will avenge the blood of Jezreel upon the house of Jehu, and will cause to cease the kingdom of the house of Israel. And it shall come to pass at that day that I will break the bow of Israel in the valley of Jezreel. And she conceived again and bare a daughter. And Elohim said unto him, Call her name Lo Ruhamah, for I will no more have mercy upon the house of Israel, but I will utterly take them away.
Okay, all right. Let's go to Ezekiel 2 and 1.
Ezekiel chapter 2, verse.
I mean Jose, my fault. The same book, but second chapter. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 and 1.
Hosea chapter 2, verse 1. Say ye unto your brethren, Am I, and to your sisters, Ruhamah, plead with your mother, plead, for she is not my wife, neither am I her husband. Let her therefore put away her whoredoms out of her sight, and her adulteries from between her breasts. lest I strip her naked and set her as in the day that she was born, and make her as a wilderness, and set her like a dry land, and slay her with thirst. And I will not have mercy upon her children,
Well, I ain't gonna have mercy upon her children.
for they be the children of whoredoms.
When you have a children being a whore, his Almighty say, I ain't gonna have mercy on them.
For their mother had played the harlot.
Mother was a hoe, and you had kids, and you studying you.
She that conceived them have done
You
shamefully.
did shamefully.
For she said, I will go after my lovers
I'm gonna go after my lovers. I got plenty of them.
that give me my bread and my water.
They pay my water bill and put food in my house. That's what they do. Prostitute.
My wool and my flax, my oil and my drink. Therefore, behold, I will hedge up the way with thorns, and make a wall, that she shall not find her paths. And she shall follow after her lovers, but she shall not overtake them. And she shall seek them, but shall not find them.
You gonna look for your lovers, and they ain't gonna be nowhere around. It's gonna be somewhere broke.
Then shall she say, I will go and return to my first husband.
Then I'm gonna go back. I you done played the hoe, been in the streets all the time. Now you want to go back to your first husband.
For then was it better with me than now.
Then you found out that the first husband was better than all of them.
For she did not know that I gave her corn and wine and oil, and multiplied her silver and gold, which they prepare for false deity.
For false gods.
Therefore will I return and take away my corn and the time thereof, and my wine and the season thereof, and will recover my wool and my flax given to cover her nakedness. And now will I discover her lewdness in the sight of her lovers, and none shall deliver her out of my hand. I will also cause all her mirth to cease, her feast days, her new moons, and her Sabbaths, and all her solemn feasts. And I will destroy her vines and her fig trees, whereas she have said, These are my rewards that my lovers have given me.
Bragging on that the lovers gave it to you.
And I will and I will make them a forest, and the beasts of the field shall eat them. And I will visit upon her the days of false deity, wherein she burnt incense to them, and she decked herself with earrings and her jewels, and she went after her lovers, and forgot me, saith Yahweh.
You always say the hoes forgot about them, dressed up and got your hand nails done and went out to your lovers and forgot about the Most High. Okay, that's all I wanted right there. I think. Let's see. Let me see. Did I read? Let's see. Let's see. 12 and 4. Let's see. Go Proverbs 12 and 4. Yeah, Proverbs 12 and 4.
Proverbs chapter 12, verse 4. A virtuous woman is a crown to her husband,
There's a crown to her husband.
but she that maketh ashamed is as rottenness in his bones.
Rotting in the man's bones. Making him ashamed, you rottenness in his bones. That's all I needed. Right there, I think. Let's see. I think I'm ready for comment and question now. Now I think I'm ready for comment and question. I'm trying to see if I forgot something. Let's see. Now I say I'm ready for comment and question, brothers and sisters.
Tell me that like subscribe.
Oh yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. I forgot. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button. Yeah. Anybody got any comment or question about the subject? Like I said, Yahweh loved Rahab and had Hosea to marry a hoe. Anybody got any comment or question? Let's see. Did you read the word prostitute? Let me read it in this platform thing. Yeah, let's go prostitute.
Prostitution, the act or practice of promiscuous sexual relations, especially for money. Several words are used for a woman who engages in illicit sexual activity for pay, including harlot, whore, and prostitute.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. Anybody got any comment or question about the lesson? Shabbat Shalom, y'all son. Shabbat Shalom, WBLK. Shabbat Shalom. As for soccer, I can't say that. Okay, Shabbat Shalom. Oh, okay. So ain't no more corn left. Ain't no more corn to be popped. I know they got some questions. Because there's a hoe in everybody's family. Everybody on earth got a hoe in their family. Not no prostitute, but they got a hoe. Because prostitutes is born. Pimps and prostitutes born. They ain't made. Don't never be ashamed of what you is. Shalom. Okay, I don't know who that is. Yeah, y'all don't want to talk about pimps and prostitution and hoes? Y'all don't talk about it. Y'all shame, scared? Represent what you is and what you ain't. Now let me show y'all what a virtuous woman do. I talked about what the hoes gonna do. Go to Proverbs 31 and 10. Show them about the good women. You got good women, you got bad women. Oh, okay, hold up. We're gonna go to Proverbs 23 and 27 first. Gabriel.
Proverbs chapter 23, verse 27. For a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit.
Yeah, I read that one. That's right. They're right. Okay, the only fans creator just got put to death of the hardcore prostitute. Hey, boy, I admire a prostitute because she bought her paper. You understand me? You know, she ain't gonna hide it. She gonna divide it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Prostitute say purse first, but last. You know. Yeah. You ain't supposed to be ashamed of what you do now. The women ain't got it. If you're gonna be a hoe, then be one. Don't be acting like you're a saint when you're a hoe. You know, it is what it is. You want to sneak around with all these men, but don't want nobody to know, and try to play that saint role around people. No, that ain't what it do. Keep it 1,000. Sleeping around with everybody, know you ain't no good, then represent that. Stop pretending and capping. Got a lot on pretending and capping, acting like they this, but they that. That's why I admire that prostitute, because she going to get on that corner with no panties on and stand up there and come get it if you got some money. I respect that. Anybody got any comment or question? Barbecue me, because I barbecue back. Oh, she the first hoe? Yeah, Eve was the first hoe in the Bible. They want to talk about Jezebel and Rahab and all these other women. No, Eve was the first hoe in the Bible, y'all. I didn't tell it to you, I showed it to you. I let the book do all the talk. If I can't prove it, I ain't gonna say it. When I say it, I'm gonna play it. Everything was about sex. In the beginning, the vagina is the most powerful thing on earth. That woman got a tool down there. This Michael Jordan, special, righteous. Boy, that's the best feeling in the world. They say, my uncle told me one time, he said, man, you ain't been high till you had some heroin. He used to shoot heroin. He shot heroin for 30 years. And boy, he said that was the best feeling he ever had. I ain't had no better feeling than that vagina because I ain't never tried heroin. You understand me? It was about an apple. Ain't no such thing as an apple. They can take that lie and shove it up their tail. The bitter apple. She ain't bit no apple. Had some sex. Put a penis in some vagina. That's what the apple is. It was all about sex in the beginning. It wasn't about no apple. It wasn't about no nothing. Almighty punished us for Adam's disobedience. Adam should have listened to Yahweh and not his wife. And then she talking about the serpent tricked me. You ain't had no business in his face, no way. Because conversation rule the nation. You understand me? If a Mac or a pimp or player get in your woman ear, it's a wrap. Listen, she supposed to keep walking and looking down at the ground. A woman ain't got no business in no man face for no reason at all. Because but if she hearken and listen, he got her. She can't. She got to keep walking. He called her, hey, baby, hey, let me holler. Like you don't see him, keep walking. If you turn around, who you talking to me? Yeah, come here. And you go over there, he got you. That's a wolf in sheep clothing. That wolf got you. The song Olivia. Olivia the slave got distracted on her way to grandma's house. How did she get distracted? Because she listened to what he said. A wolf in sheep clothing, a pimp. Yeah, the Almighty do all that. Yeah, some men can't have babies. They call them. Let me show you. Let me show you what the Almighty said about a man that can't, have no baby. Let me see. Oh, let me find it right quick. Okay, go to Isaiah 55. No, Isaiah 56. Start at it's 56 and 3.
Isaiah chapter 56, verse 3. Neither let the son of the stranger that have joined himself to Yahweh speak, saying, Yahweh have utterly separated me from his people. Neither let the eunuch say, Behold, I am a dry tree.
See, a dry tree is a man that can't produce. See, a eunuch is a man that's got his testicles balls cut off and stuff. So yeah, you could be cursed because I got two cousins that they ain't never had no babies. They called it low sperm count, but no, the Almighty had play a role down there too. And then as a man get older, his body change. This man, like for instance me, I ain't the same man I was when I was 17, 18 years old. So if a man out there talking about he can perform like I said, he a lie. Your body is not working like it was back then. It's hard and it ain't hard. It's half and half. Back then it stood up like a trophy. You 16, 17 years till you can go all day. Right now, you can't go 5 minutes. I'm just gonna keep it 100. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You know what I'm talking about? Because your body changed. Then you got some women that can't have babies. That's cause of the Most High. You got people on earth that can't produce. A man is a dry tree. Yeah. But that's when the book said, have fun when you're young, because when you get old, you ain't gonna have no more memories. All you're gonna do is think about it. You're gonna be singing if I coulda, woulda, shoulda, like Lou Ross. Yep, it's gonna be too late. But yeah. No, you ain't gonna get that kind of teaching in nobody's church. You right about that. Yeah. Yeah. I bring the real. That's when they don't want to hear me because I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I ain't gonna yes man it or none of that. It's gonna be what the books say. And these not my words. I'm popping corn for y'all. Yeah. Everybody wants some sugar and spice on it. No, I can't spice it up for you or sugarcoat it. I'd be dead wrong. I gotta call it like I see it. Yep, I'm ready to talk. Where you at, Bino? Where you at, Bino? Oh, wait, meet man. A lot of y'all, where y'all at? I told 1,000 people. And boy, this hey, I told you you're gonna learn something today. I want to hear about the people that don't believe and oh, he lying and he don't know what he's talking about. Them the kind of people I want to talk to today. I told you what Yahweh said about the prostitutes and the hoes. Y'all didn't think they exist, but they right here in the book. And Eve was number one, you understand me? I prove beyond a shadow of doubt. We say to a glad to bring Adam and Eve a story to my mother. I might well don't bring it to her then. Keep her lost. Keep her asleep. No, don't tell her then. Yeah, because most people can't handle the truth no way. They always want you to sugarcoat it and put something with it. And I can't do it for nobody in the world. Yeah. You got some sugar. I mean, if you're looking for some sugar on this, you got to go to the dollar store, Walmart, or Kroger to get some sugar. You ain't gonna get it here. Because I'm going to give it to you triple X in the raw. I started naming it triple X. Now, again, anybody got any comment or question about the lesson? I'm ready to chop it up and talk. Number one home in the Bible that the Most High love, care for. He saved her and her family because she hid them two guys. Yeah. And I'm going to say it again. Everybody in the world got a hoe in their family. If you say you ain't got no hoes in your family, you're a lie. And the truth ain't in. All families got them. My family, y'all family, everybody got the hoes in there. But they ain't got no prostitute. Listen, they ain't got no prostitute. They rare. They ain't got no pimps. They rare. Pimps and prostitutes rare. You don't run across them every day. You might run across a Mac, a player, a hustler, or a hoe every day. But you ain't gonna run across no pimp every day. A lot of y'all probably ain't never met a pimp. And if y'all seen one, y'all seen him on TV. Y'all ain't never met now or shook his hand or had no relationship or no conversation with no, prostitute or no pimp. Yeah. My uncle was a real pimp. No cap. Born and raised. Come out the womb. Cold blooded. My mom and dad used to tell me about it. My cousins and relatives used to tell me about it. Because he started pimping in he started in 1962 and I was born in 1967. Yeah. And I ain't bragging and I ain't, doing none of it. I'm just telling it how it was and how it is. I ain't trying to pat myself on the back because my uncle was a P, you know. I got friends that's peas. Steve, Pimpin' Steve, you on here. Pimpin' C-No, you on here. Pimpin' Dre on here. You know, Draper. Draper told me, he said the only solution is prostitution. Boy, I laughed. I said, man, hold up, Draper. You mean to tell me that's the only solution? Yes, prostitution. I said, boy, they popping it, ain't you? Hey, Draper, where you at, man? If you on here, man, get on here and represent, man. Hey, my only solution is Yahweh. Yeah. Yeah, my only solution is Yahweh. But Draper said, only solution is prostitution. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm ready to talk, man. Okay, got you. Yeah, that's how it would have been with me too. You know, cause hey, every man out there loves somebody. You know, every man loves somebody. Yeah, my granny was married. Yeah, and I can dig that. I can understand that. I can relate to that. Cause my uncle was he was married too. He was married to him, but he kept that separate. He had two different lifestyles. He had a pimp life, and then he had the wife, husband and wife life. You know, he Michael Jordan. He had both of them. Yeah. hmm Yep. So I can relate to that too. Yeah, that's what I would have been. Yeah. But you know, I got it's in my DNA, but I just didn't never I didn't never activate it. It was always there. And my mom once said she thought I was gonna be one. So I could have been one of some. I can't remember. I was young though. She said something about it. Yeah, yeah. But see, I got a heart. You know, I ain't gonna be jumping and whooping. Nah, I ain't with. Nah, I got a heart. I ain't be forcing making nobody do nothing they don't want to do. I would have been a righteous P, not no wicked P. A wicked P is a gorilla pimp like my uncle. He was a wicked P. Boy, look, he used to tell me he take a braided clothes hanger and put it on the stove and heat it up till it get cherry red hot so he can't hardly hold it and whoop the brakes off him. He say when he do that to him, they go get that bag. Yeah, he whooping with break. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, hey, you know the coldest P right now today that I think about is Pimpin' Ken and Bishop Warren. You know, hey, but Pimpin' Ken, cold piece of work. Yes, now, well known him. That's right. He's a cold piece of work. Boy, listen. Yeah. Who is that? What's up? Yeah, Pimpin' Ken, he seasoned and he original. He ain't no capper, no fake. He about that life. And I like him a lot. You know, I want him to be on. I tried to catch up with Ken and Bishop One, but my peoples they couldn't raise him up. Yeah, I wanted to catch up with old Bishop and Pimpin' Ken. Yeah, I like to talk to him. Yeah, I live next to the one we call him Unc. Oh, okay, yeah. Aliens, real. It mentioned aliens. Hold up, let me show what aliens said in the scripture. Hold it. Yeah, let me show you what aliens said in the scripture. I think it's Deuteronomy 14, if I ain't mistaken, but let me show you right quick about aliens. Where it mentioned it. It mentioned the word alien. Let's see. Okay, let me show you what alien is in the book. Go to Deuteronomy chapter 14. Deuteronomy chapter 14, it says in the 21st verse. That's the word aliens right there.
Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 21. Ye shall not eat of anything that died of itself.
You ain't supposed to eat nothing that died of itself.
Thou shalt give it unto the stranger that is within thy gates.
Give it to the stranger within thy gates,
that he may eat it.
that he may eat it.
Or thou mayest sell it unto an alien.
Sell it to an alien. An alien is a stranger. That's not of the nation of Israel. So that's what an alien is. Read.
For thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy Elohim.
We are holy people. So that's word alien right there. Say that I call you uncle. I'm trying to think, man. Who call me uncle? Man, I can't think right now because I got my mind focused on this book. I know somebody called me. I'm trying to think who I call you uncle. I can't think right now, man. It's some I can't think who he is right now, bro. Yeah, I know you called me uncle. Yeah. So that's the word alien right there. You don't want to put your real name up there, huh? Cause I sure I'm lost right now. I can't think. Call me. Man, somebody. I know they call me up. I'm trying to think who he is, bro. But my man be racing on the Sabbath, bro. I can't think. Call me up. Man, I can't think right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't get it together today, bro. Man, I can't think right now. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap like I told you to. How do you control being a man who sleep around with women and backs and the hold on. Let me see. How can can you please answer? What your question? Say it again. Cause I can't think about who called me on. I can't think. What? Okay, you said yes. I said that the Most High has a way of controlling that because let me let you know that he will do that. So he did that during Abraham time. Let me see when he set clothes on, but they couldn't have sex. Let's see during Abraham time. Fine. You don't remember me. I'm trying to think. Rely you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, but it's been a while since you. Yeah, cause my mind racing right now. I can't. I'm trying to find this for this sister talking about. I think she want to know about. Yeah. Go to let's see. How do you control sinful thoughts of sleeping around with women just to hook up? Okay. Well, you have to have discipline. If you ain't got discipline, you ain't gonna be able to do it. What is considered unclean and abominable act between a man and a wife in the bed? Anal sex. If you're going up in her butt, that's wrong for sure. Anal sex is. Well, let me show you. Let me go. I could. I don't know. Let me find something right quick. Go to Proverbs 20 and 24. And let me show them about. Let me show you something about say control. Let me see. Proverbs 20 and 24.
Proverbs chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are of Yahweh.
Your goings is of Yahweh. He directed your path. A lot of things you can't help. You can't help it. The Almighty, the Almighty said, I create good and evil. He have a person doing, things. Read.
How can a man then understand his own way?
You can't understand your own way a lot of time. Why you do this or why you do that, you can't understand. The book say Yahweh is the one directing your steps. Read that again.
Man's goings are of Yahweh.
When you hoish, come, the Almighty allowing you to be hoish. And you'll stop sooner or later. But the Almighty got something to do with everything.
How can a man then understand his own way?
I can't understand why I was hoish. I can't understand it, but that's what it was. The book said, Almighty, so I guess when you get tired, that's like a person that on drugs. When they get sick and tired of getting high, they'll stop. But their wares are the most high. Yeah, that's filthy. Yeah, that ain't about nothing right there. He said the Almighty ain't gonna have no sodomites. Yeah. I ain't never been studying that. Yeah, so your wages are the most high. A lot of things we can't understand. We can't figure out. It is what it is. That's the way it is, But the average man is hoish. All men. When they young, they is not going to have sex with no one woman when they young. So y'all can get that out your head. All you women out there that think they just having sex with you, no, sir. No, sir. I don't care what he say or what listen, somebody next door around the corner down the street. Believe that. Now, I ain't call myself hating and tricking on no man. I'm talking about me when I was young and my father, my uncles, and everybody. I don't know a man that didn't do it. Do y'all know one? Can y'all tell me one man that didn't do it? King, listen, go to 1 Kings. I think 1 Kings, about Solomon. Let me find that right quick about Solomon. I think it's 11. 1 Kings 11. Is either 2 Kings or 1 Kings 11. 11th chapter. Okay, because it'll be 1 Kings. Yeah, 1 Kings 11th chapter. Read 1 Kings 11th chapter. Let me read this right quick. My problem is I love women too much and not to wife them, but it's just laid there with them. I don't feel I'm repeating wholehearted for it now. So well, you got to pray. I guess, brother, you have to pray and pray that the Most High take this spirit away from you, because that's what it is a spirit. You got to pray to Yahweh that He take the spirit away, that lustful spirit that you got, But read. Let me show you what King Solomon did. 1 Kings 11 chapter, start the first verse.
1 Kings chapter 11, verse 1. But King Solomon loved many strange women.
He loved many strange women. And he was a man of God. He loved many strange women. Read.
Together with their daughter of Pharaoh, women of the Moabites, Ammonites, Edomites, Zidonians, and Hittites, of the nations concerning which Yahweh said unto the children of Israel, ye shall not go in to them, neither shall they come in unto you.
You ain't supposed to have nothing to do with the strange woman, because she's going to turn your heart and you're going to be serving her God.
For surely they will turn away your heart after their deities.
After they God, that's right. Read.
Solomon clave unto these in love.
He went in with them anyway.
And he had 700 wives,
King Solomon had 700 wives,
princesses, and 300 concubines.
and he had 300 concubines. The Almighty knew he had this. Now the sin was when he went out of his race and had them. It wasn't the number that he had. It was the people, the Chinese, the Japanese, the Puerto Ricans, the this and that. He had all different kind of races. The sin wasn't how many he had, it's what kind it was. That's where the violation come in at. So don't get it twisted. Read.
And his wives turned away his heart.
And his wife changed him. Went to church. Started celebrating this and that and listened to them women. You're right. That's right. Okay, that's all it needs. Yeah, that's all it needs. Yeah. Now go to Deuteronomy 15 and 21 right quick. Let you know a man can have more than one woman. Deuteronomy 21 and 15. What does it say?
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 15. If a man have two wives.
If a man got two wives, I can stop right there. I ain't got to read the rest of it. If. That means if he want two.
One beloved and another hated.
That's right. He loved one more than he loved the other. Okay, now go to Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. Isaiah 4 and 1. We can do it, y'all can't. Y'all did it in the garden first. Y'all did it first.
Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
7 women going to take hold of one man in that day.
Saying, we will eat our own bread.
We're going to eat our own bread. We're going to wear our own apparel. We ain't going to go to Walmart no more.
And wear our own apparel. And wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
That's right. That's all I need. We have 7 of them. Now go to Proverbs 31 and 30, talking about the verse. No, we're going to go to 31 and 12. We're going to start the 12th verse. We're going to bag it up a little bit, because I want them to know every woman is not no hoe, and every woman is not no prostitute. We got good women and prostitutes and hoes. So read that Proverbs 31 and 12. No, 31 and 10.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 10. Who can find a virtuous woman?
The book said, who can find a virtuous woman? That's a good woman. She ain't going to cheat on you. She ain't going to lie to you. She going to cook for you. She going to rub. She going to do whatever. Read. Now, let's find out what this virtuous woman going to do. And what is a virtuous woman? Read.
For her price is far above rubies.
Her price is far. You can't pay for a virtuous woman. Ain't enough money in the world. It's comparing a virtuous woman with money. You rather have money or a virtuous woman? Give me the virtuous woman and you keep the money. Because the money going to run out. Read.
The heart of her husband do safely trust in her.
He trusts her. Why do he trust her? Because he know she don't lie to him and she don't cheat on him. That's when he trusts her.
So that he shall have no need of spoil.
He ain't going to have no need to get over on her and dog out and treat her wrong.
She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
This woman going to do the man good all her days. He can trust her, go do 20 years in the penitentiary and come back and the padlock's still on it. And you don't want with the key to open it. You can trust her. You can go to the store and come. Listen, boy, I'm going to tell y'all, my partner, right, he worked for the housing authority. Boy, this is the funniest. It was funny. Listen, he in the man's house working on the sink. So when he left, that's what they was doing. So the man walked to the dollar store. And as the man was walking back, the lady looking out the window. She looking out the window like this. He behind her. And he said, and the woman said, he coming. And he said, I'm coming too. And boy, listen, and she came with him. So it was 3 people coming at the same time. Boy, I had tears in my eyes when he told me that, boy. But go and read that.
She seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands.
She ain't lazy. She go to work. She keep her house clean. She got a job. Work. Don't expect for she work.
She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth her food from afar.
That's right. She go way somewhere to get her food for her house.
She arises also while it is yet night, and giveth meat to her household, and a portion to her maidens.
She rises up at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock in the morning, cooking beef, bacon, and grits, and eggs, and oatmeal, pancakes. Wake you up with the scent.
She consider a field and buy it.
She buy land. She don't go get her hair done and her nails done. She go buy some land so she can plant some food for her family. She ain't worried about no Gucci purse that costs $1,700. She ain't worried about no $2,000 earring. This woman here gonna go buy her some land and plant her some food for her family. Read.
With the fruit of her hand, she planted a vineyard.
She planted a vineyard because you gotta have food. You don't need no diamonds. You don't need your hair done or your nails done because you're looking good for somebody else. That's what prostitutes do. They look up, they get real jazzy and look out for a man. They not saying all women. Now, don't y'all get it twisted. Talking about all just because a woman get her hair done and nails done, she a hoe or prostitute. I'm not saying that.
She girded her loins with strength and strengthening her arms.
Let's not get it twisted. Ain't nothing wrong with looking nice. But what you looking nice for? And who you looking nice for?
She perceiveth that her merchandise is good.
She makes sure her merchandise is good before she sell it because she's a seamstress. This lady here love to sew like my mama. My mama was a virtuous woman and she was a seamstress. My mama was a virgin when she had me, and this woman here remind me of my mama. I'm not saying it just because it's my mama, because this woman represents my mama. My mama was virgin. She knew how to cut hair like a barber, and she was a seamstress. And they never went to nobody college to do nothing. Read.
Her candle goeth not out by night.
She pay her light bill before she buy something to drink or some cigarettes and dope and stuff like that. She gonna make sure her light stay on. This is a virtuous woman. See, a virtuous woman, she gonna go buy some drugs and alcohol and dope with her money, and her light's gonna be cut off. And she gonna be having candles in the house. That ain't no virtuous woman. Keep reading.
She laid her hands to the spindle.
A spindle is a sewing machine. My mama laid hands to the spindle. We didn't wear nothing but tailor-made clothes when I was coming up, because my mom was a seamstress. She made all our clothes. Keep reading.
And her hands hold the distaff. She stretched out her hand to the poor.
She stretched her hand to the poor. She nice, kind, friendly. Ain't got no attitude and mad and ready to fight everybody. Just an evil woman. Read.
Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household.
She ain't afraid of the snow because she got money. She paid a gas bill and got a furnace, putting wood in the stove. The house ain't gonna be cold.
For all her household are clothed with scarlet.
It's clean.
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple.
That's right. Good. 100% linen, cotton, and polyester. 100% made out of 100%.
Her husband is known in the gates.
And everybody know her husband.
When he sitteth among the elders of the land, she maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing.
That's right. Strength and honor. That's how she make her living, by selling clothes. Because she's a seamstress. She make them.
And she shall rejoice in time to come. She opened her mouth with wisdom.
She talk with wisdom. She don't be out hollering and cussing and getting drunk and acting a fool, stumbling and falling and doing retarded stuff. This woman talk with wisdom. Real nice and proper.
And her tongue is the law of kindness.
The law of kindness. Sweet as she can be.
She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness.
She ain't lazy. She don't take her time and clean up. She get up and clean up and do what she got to do, as a wife and a woman do. Keep that house clean.
Her children arise up and call her blessed.
The children call her blessed because they wearing good clothes, they stomach full, and they ain't never did without. Ain't never did without. Always had.
her husband also, and he praiseth her.
He praised her.
Many daughters have done virtuously, but thou excellest them all.
That's right. You over all love. Okay. Let me read it. Let's be real. You don't stumble on righteous women as a single man. Oh, you that's a lie. They out here. You just ain't ran across them yet. I tried to find that rich secret. Okay, well, wrong. Okay, to be slave, etc. Oh, they out here. They just hard like a needle in a haystack. They out here. You might be in the wrong state, the wrong area, the wrong whatever, but they out here. Yeah. But see, the Most High, when He know your heart, He'll send you a good woman. See, you ain't gonna get no good woman unless the Most High wants you with one. The Almighty will give you a good woman if your heart right. Your heart got to be right with Yahweh, and I don't know your heart. You'll get a good one, but your heart got to be ready for one. Yeah. It's all about your heart, you know. But they out here, brother. But it's rare. It might be 2 in New York, 3 in Florida, 5 in Chicago, 10 in Arkansas. You know, yeah, that's rare. Yeah, they out here. What the chance you are running errands and you're here? So, this area only keep. That's what you want, a God-fearing woman. That's right. That's what you want, a virtuous, righteous, God-fearing woman, because you can trust her. You can go to penitentiary or go to work, and you ain't got to worry about it. Got a padlock down there with a key, and you don't know what got the key. You took the key with you. Yeah, they out here, brother. But they're hard to find. If the Almighty give you one, cool. And if He don't, so be it. It is what it is. It's a reason why you ain't got now. Heart got to be right. 0 chance. I never met a woman by chance saying she will serve y'all only none. Well, you got them on here to say that to do it. You got some virtuous, righteous women on this station right here. Jewel Gladly, Michelle Rob One Love. You got good women on here, brother. For them to listen and put up with me, they got to be a good woman, because the average person don't want to hear what I got to say. See, I ain't a wicked, no good woman ain't gonna listen to me, but a righteous woman will, because you know I'm telling the truth, and the truth hurt, but it don't hurt the righteous. It don't hurt the wicked. Oh, he said, you know what love. Hey, brother, don't feel like that, man. Hey, don't give up, man. Hey, just to say, keep hope alive. Don't give up, bro. Yeah, man. It ain't too late till you hit the cemetery. That's when it's too late. Yeah. Yeah. No, don't give up, man. It ain't over till the fat lady sing. Fat lady ain't sung yet. Yeah. But just my advice on that note is, like I say, fear Yahweh. Go to Hosea 4:6. No, I don't want that. Hosea 13, I think. No, Hosea 12. Hosea 12 and 14, 15. See, that's all, I'm gonna give you some advice, brother. Go to Hosea, Ecclesiastes, that's what I meant. Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Ecclesiastes, not Hosea.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This all that count.
Fear Elohim.
Fear Elohim, which is Yahweh.
and keep his commandments.
And keep his commandments. Just do that, and the Almighty might have mercy on you and send you a good wife.
For this is the whole duty of man.
That's our duty. This is our duty. We're supposed to do that. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment. This ain't nothing written out of funny book. This is our duty to do this. Mandatory. Supposed to read.
For Elohim shall bring every work into judgment.
He gonna bring all the stuff you ever did and said into judgment.
With every secret thing.
Everything you thought you got away with, secrets.
Whether it be good.
Whether it be good.
Or whether it be evil.
Or whether it be evil. Because we all did good and we all did evil. Just let your good outweigh your evil. That's the question. Don't let your evil outweigh your good. Then the Almighty gonna knock your head off. Because we all do evil. We all have done evil. All of us. Me, y'all, and everybody in the world. There's nobody in the world that ain't never did evil now. Everybody have. So don't point your finger at nobody, because you done did evil too. When you point your finger, you got 3 pointing back at you. You see them 3 fingers pointing back at me while I'm pointing at a person? I got 3 of them pointing back at me. So we all in sin. We all did wrong. Everybody, me and everybody did wrong in the eyes of Yah. Just let your good outweigh your evil, and you're going to be okay. Let your right outweigh your wrong. But most people, they evil outweigh their good. The majority of the people on this earth, evil outweigh their good. But my good outweigh my evil. I did way more good than evil in my lifetime. Way more than evil. I'd have been 100. I don't do people wrong. I don't go around doing nobody wrong for no reason. Well, brother and sister, I'm finna get ready to close out. I had a good time. I hope everybody got something out of the lesson. But my son, he got to say something before y'all go.
Okay. I know the exact date on when we had to have the leavening out of our houses. You have to have all leavening products out of your house next week, starting on it has to be before the 3rd, which falls on a FRI day. So you have to have all your leavening products out of your house. And you'll need to go to this website right here. It's www.houseofisraelatl.org. You'll click on to where it says About Us, which is at the top of the screen. Then you'll scroll down and click on Feast Days, Sabbath, and Holy Convocation. And then you'll scroll all the way down and click on a PDF file, which is this right here. And so you'll need to, it's best to print out this paper. That way you don't have to look at your phone or computer screen. Look at all of these products that be on, like, water or cookies or cereals, or oatmeal box, all that. Search for any of these products, and if it has any of these products in here, you'll have to get it out of your house, maybe like put it in a storage house or somewhere. And you can't have any of these products like chocolate, cheese, bread, sauerkraut, yogurt, beer. You can't have any of that in your house.
Cigarette too.
I don't know about cigarettes. You had to just look on the ingredients, and you have to keep it out of your house for 7 days. And also, one more thing, on the APRL, the 2nd, which falls on a THURS day, you'll have to start eating unleavened bread. So you'll eat unleavened bread on the 2nd, which is next month, and you have to have everything out of your house, unleavened products, by the 3rd, which is on the FRI day.
Okay, that's it?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm gonna get ready to close out, brothers and sisters. I hope everybody got some out of the lesson and learned something about prostitution and hoes because they existed in the book and they still exist today. So I want to give all honor, glory, and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. And shalom, shalom.